So I just did a live stream on this on another page, but I've got to do another one just to make sure everybody gets to see these things. If you haven't heard of it, EVGA has what's called the DG87 gaming case, and it's designed for VR kits. And the reason for that being, and the only real difference is the functionality of and the location of your HDMI outs. So, yeah. This is in EVGA DG87. I got 2 of these in, and that's the case. It is an absolute monstrosity of a computer case. It's huge. It's got a ton of fans, a ton of cooling on it. So the front opens up here, and you've got 3 140 millimeter fans that are all controlled by the front panel. There's a screw down here. That would explain some stuff. Alright, so that's the beginning of it. You got your power button up here, your K button up here. I'm not 100% certain what that is. Somebody told me it was for overclocking. So like you could one-touch it. And then here at the bottom, if you can see that, am I in frame? Yeah, I'm in frame. Hello. I've got a fan controller here that controls the intake, the outtake, and then your temperatures. There's thermostats on the inside, so that way you get temperatures of wherever you put the thermometer. I'm probably going to run mine right behind the motherboard. And then this controls up, down the power of set fans. And there's a temperature gauge right here that you'll see if it powers on. I don't have it hooked up to anything quite yet, so yeah. So anyways, over here you have an HDMI and a Type-C HDMI, audio jack, microphone jack, USB 3.0, USB 3.0, and your power buttons again, which is pretty cool, you know, just in case you're, I don't know, you die in the VR simulation and you freak out and like are laying on the ground unconscious. But then this opens up to the side. It's a side open window. And then on the inside you have a full ATX room for an ATX board, and then up here it's just dead space. I said in my other video that you could probably put like your Xbox One like right up in here, but that's what it looks like on the other side. Hi everybody. Up top you've got room for a 360 millimeter radiator. You got room for a 360 millimeter radiator up here as well. At the bottom here you have 6 hard drive bays, 3.5 inch. And in the back, you guys are probably wondering, why is it so dark out the back side? Well, there's a very good reason for that. Your board obviously sits back here. And then your I/O plate would be right here. And then there's a gap here for air control. So that way, it creates a vacuum of air. 3 140s blowing this way is going to put a lot of air around your card and your processor. And then out the back side here, this hole opens up. That's the back of the case. Is that in frame? That's in frame now. That's the back of the case. It opens up to 2 more 140 millimeter fans here and here. These go into the controller, which is also controlled by your front panel over here. But then there's this hole out here. It's got the rubber insulators on it. So that way, whoop, here's where your I/O would be. So that way when you have your thumb drives or your keyboard, mouse, or your Ethernet cable, instead of running them out the back and being all bulky out here, it runs right out this back piece to the back side of the case. So you don't have to see all the wires and junk like your Ethernet ports and your junk. Also, this is an HDMI plug-in right here, and that's so it can lead up to your Type-C and your HDMI here. So this thing is just equipped and ready for VR, but it's just gorgeous. And then this is what it looks like on the back side. I already had this one open, but you have your 6 hard drive bays, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got another 2 3.5-inch drive bass here. So we're at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can have 12 hard drives in this thing. 8 3.5-inch drives, and then 4 SSDs or 2.5s. But I mean, this case retails at $229. I mean, it is the classiest case I think I've ever seen in my life. From the front window to just the overall structure of it. I mean, this thing is huge. You can't even get it all in one shot. But I mean, the base plate here being a mirror is pretty cool. It's a nice little touch to it. But to have your HDMI as well as your Type-C and these USB 3.0s and your audio jacks, it just screams VR kit. It just screams VR kit. I mean, that's what it's for. So if you have the Vive, you can just straight plug it in, and then the cable's running on the ground already. You don't have to worry about tripping over it or anything like that. But like I said, the DG87 by EVGA, absolutely remarkable. It's just like I'm sitting here looking at this thing, and I'm just like, oh my God, you've got to be joking me. So, but yeah, that opening door there is just sweet. I mean, if you wanted to get crazy with it, you could put like a 24-inch monitor here and have like a monitor just sitting on the inside. It'd be sweet. I mean, like for me, like I have a kiddo. So like if I wanted to have like his cartoons or something on a screen, I didn't want him getting the screen all gummy, I could just put it inside of here. And like this EVGA plate is removable. That comes right out. I think it took 2 screws to get it out. Where is that thing at? I had it sitting out. What the heck did I do with it? Yeah, because I took it out of this one. Maybe I ate it. I don't know. Oh, here it is. But I mean, you look at this thing. I mean, even the plate is just gorgeous. And this is what is right there on the inside of the case. So, I mean, it says EVGA here. I don't know. It said it was supposed to light up. I don't see how it would. But again, I don't design $230 cases. So, but yeah, like I said, it's just absolutely fantastic looking. I love this case. Unbelievable. So if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. But yeah, like I said, this thing is absolutely sweet. I mean, there's enough room in here, like my kid could get inside of here. He'd be uncomfortable, but like I bet James could fit inside this bad boy. So, but yeah, I mean, it's really tall. Like I'm 6'1", and it goes over my knees. My knees right here. So I mean, it's almost a 3-foot tall case, or 2.5-foot tall case. But yeah, like I said, absolutely love this thing. I've got 2 of them, but yeah, I might just have to keep one for myself. Not even gonna lie to you. Not even gonna lie about it. You know, I got a tape measure. This tape measure sucks the whole one. Yeah, it is 2 foot tall, and it goes up about another inch on the back side by, how wide is this thing? 27 inches. It's 27 inches by 2 foot 1 inch. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. And it's 11 inches deep. Woo, it's a big case. I think my first apartment was about that size. So, but anywho, yeah, like I said, I've got 2 of them. Just stunning. They make my 780 Corsair look tiny. I mean, just size-wise, it's about a half a foot longer. But again, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. And we'll see you soon. Keep pounding them keyboards. And, yeah, man. Ah! Tarasenko!